It seems to have blown up out of proportion. It's just unbelievable. It's fantastic.
Susan Boyle was a unique woman. She was from a small town in Scotland and seemed normal. She turned everything upside down when she went on Britain's Got Talent in 2009. While people laughed at her look, no one could have known what would happen next. Susan opened her mouth and everyone was silent as her voice was so lovely and strong. She was what kind of woman? And how did she hide for so long? Let's discuss Susan Boyle's surprising path, from that remarkable performance to the crazy time that followed.
She went through years of suffering due to being misdiagnosed with health conditions and bullied as a youngster. But then, in 2009, her voice debuted on Britain's Got Talent, and everyone was amazed. It was like magic. Susan won over millions of fans and broke sales records with her first album, which topped the charts in the United Kingdom and the United States and became Amazon's most pre-ordered album of all time. Susan became a living embodiment of faith and optimism as a result of her remarkable perseverance and her triumph. Her inspiring journey exemplifies the power of faith and determination in the face of adversity, showing that everyone can create their own fairy tale if they put their hearts into it. Susan Boyle achieved unimaginable success after her incredible audition on Britain's Got Talent. Initially, she wasn't the favorite, but her powerful voice changed everything. She had a successful career, winning America's Got Talent, The Champions, and her wealth surpassed $45 million. Then, she suddenly vanished from the public eye. Join us as we uncover what happened to the singer and more about her story. Susan Boyle is living, thriving proof that one should never judge a book by its cover. Susan Boyle was born on April 1, 1961. Her father, Patrick Boyle, was a miner in 1-2 and sang, while her mother, Bridget Boyle, worked as a shorthand typist. Susan has 4 elder brothers and 6 elder sisters and grew up in a council house in West Lothian, Scotland, where she resides. Rejected at school, the only thing that Susan felt some peace with was her love for music. She was a choir member of her parish church and also used to participate actively in the local talent searches.
Susan Boyle's childhood in a small Scotland village was anything but easy. She was constantly picked on at school because she was wrongly told she had brain damage and not understood. She felt stuck at home because her father was strict and her mother was overprotective. But even though things were hard, one thing stayed the same for her: music. Her voice gave her a way to flee, and it changed her life and how people saw her.
Susan is a very working-class area in Blackburn. A close-knit community. We look out for each other. We always have. Susan's always been part of that. Susan was a beautiful-looking girl. She had beautiful black curly hair. She always had the best of ribbons and the best of clothes, and Susan was always the classy one.
When I was a baby, I told my parents not to expect too much of me because I had a slight disability. I didn't make friends very easily. I couldn't trust anybody. And when I did try to speak to people, they made fun of me. So the only escape from all that, really, was music.
Walking out the door, Susan opens her mouth. The jackets are off, they're all sat down. Oh, please, one more drink. Oh, sing another one, sing another one. What we seen that night on Britain's Got Talent, I've watched that for 20 years.
Susan Magdalene Boyle is a Scottish singer who rose to international prominence after appearing as a contestant on Britain's Got Talent on 11 April 2009, singing "I Dreamed a Dream" from Les Miserables. Susan Boyle was born on April 1, 1961.
At first, people laughed at Susan Boyle's Britain's Got Talent performance because they didn't know what to expect. But quickly they were amazed. When she sang "I Dreamed a Dream," the room went silent. Everyone was mesmerized by her voice, which was strong and out of the blue. Even Simon Cowell couldn't hide his shock. There was magic in the air, and it was the perfect story of an outsider. After that, Susan Boyle wasn't just a participant, she became famous all over the world. Susan became famous all over the world overnight. Her audition went viral, and her first release set a lot of records. But fame also brought stress. All of a sudden, photographers were after her and expected her to be perfect.
Good for you, sweetheart.
Well, whatever.
So whatever you want.
Okay, no problem. I don't want to steal. I don't want to.
Why are you being all shy with me?
Because I'm a shy person. You don't believe that.
I don't believe that. Has Susan heard the tracks we heard in the meeting last week?
I don't think so.
The early stuff.
You know when I sent you a note last week and I said I like what I've heard? Mm-hmm. Have you heard those songs, those rough mixes?
I have a bit, yeah.
You have? Are you happy?
I could do better, but I'm happy in the.
Really?
Yeah. I always try to do my best.
No, I know. I think you're sounding great on the record.
Thank you. Very smoky, very jazzy, isn't it? Kind of lounge music stuff, isn't it? Do you think it has the same impact as Cry Me a River?
Fame wasn't easy. Susan had problems with her mental health and felt too much pressure from the attention. She had to change how she lived after being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in 2012. She had her biggest problem yet in 2022, though. She had a stroke that made it hard for her to speak and sing. Fans thought she might never sing again.
And we would live the years together. But there are dreams which cannot be. And there are storms we cannot weather.
Susan Boyle makes a surprise appearance during the Britain's Got Talent finale on Sunday and revealed she suffered a stroke last year that left her without her speech.
I thought that crazy to get back on stage, and I have done it.
The Scottish singer took the stage with the West End cast of Les Miserables to sing I Dreamed a Dream, the song she famously sang when she was a contestant on the show in 2009.
So different from this tale I'm living, so different now from what it seems.
Everybody has a dream, a sort of goal in life. I hope I can make other people happy by being the professional singer I want to be.
In the last few years, Susan Boyle has been handed no fewer than 3 life-changing medical diagnoses. But what issues has she faced, and how is she doing now? Susan Boyle took the world by storm when she graced the stage of Britain's Got Talent in 2009. Boyle's life changed forever after she starred in the singing competition show. Fame and fortune followed, but her life since hasn't always been easy, especially as she has faced certain health issues. When Boyle took the stage of Britain's Got Talent, she came across as a mostly normal woman.
At the moment I live in Moline with my cat called Pebbles, but I've never been married. Never been kissed. Oh, shame.
But she quickly shocked viewers when she showcased her powerhouse vocals on the show. Fans loved Boyle's kind, loving energy as well as her talent, and while she didn't win the competition, she went on to create more music and embark on a number of tours. Although all this fame was exciting, it also took a toll on Boyle. Shortly after the show wrapped, Boyle dealt with a series of health struggles. In May 2009, she was admitted to the hospital for exhaustion. At the time, one of the judges from Britain's Got Talent, Amanda Holden, spoke with Inside Edition about Boyle's condition.
Always known that she's a wee bit eccentric.
And that's just one side of me.
But now we know that she's also a fighter. Fans were shocked to see Susan return during the final of BGT, but double shocked when she revealed that she suffered a stroke last year. It could have ended her career or even her life, but Susan fought back to the stage she loves. And that is what's hot. Hi guys, I'm Daniel and I wanted to get you all the information you needed about our beloved Subo.
Hi there. I'm Susan Boyle.
But who is Susan Boyle? Really? We're explaining who Susan Boyle is. Susan Boyle, yeah?
Susan wasn't going to give up. She worked hard to get her voice back after months of training. She came back to Britain's Got Talent without warning in 2023. People held their breath as she walked out on the stage. Would her voice still be there?
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Not so bad.
You sure? You had to think about it for a second.
I know I have.
A little nervous.
Yeah, sure, eh?
Yeah, well, that's not surprising, but, you know, try and...
I've got a fighting mood, you know.
What are you doing for us today?
I'm going to do I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables.
Hi, what's your name, darling?
My name is Susan Boyle.
Okay, Susan, where are you from?
I am from Blackburn near Bathgate, West Lothian.
It's a big town.
It's a sort of collection of, it's a collection of villages. I had to think there.
And how old are you, Susan?
I am 47. And that's just one side of me.
Okay, what's the dream?
I'm trying to be a professional singer.
And why hasn't it worked out so far, Susan?
I've never been given the chance before, but here's hoping it'll change.